Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be making some Thin Mint milkshakes. I'm actually just going to be making one, but I've seen this go around and I'm very curious because I love Thin Mints. So I'm very curious to see what it's going to taste like in a shake. So if you guys want to know the recipe or you guys just want to see me make it and see like what my opinion is of the taste and everything, then keep on watching. Let's go. Okay, so this is the blender I am using just because it's the most simple one I have in my house. And then I'm going to be using this cup right here. And then this is the blade. And you basically just put it on like this, screw it on, and then you flip it over, put it on, and then you turn it, and then it'll start blending everything together. So let's get started. I'm gonna basically, and sorry if you can't really see my face through half of this, that's just because of how this is set up. So we're going to need some ice cream, and I got Blue Bunny vanilla bean ice cream. They didn't have regular vanilla, and if they did, it was like $5, and I wasn't spending $5 on ice cream. I'm sorry. And I love vanilla bean ice cream anyway, so hopefully this doesn't make a difference. People say you could use vanilla ice cream, but if you want a stronger Thin Mint flavor, use chocolate ice cream since Thin Mints are chocolate based. I'm just going to do 2 scoops of this vanilla bean ice cream. And then 2. And I got very soft ice cream just because I just bought this. So now I'm just going to be adding milk, and I'm just using 2% milk. You can use whatever kind of milk you like. If you guys like almond milk, coconut milk, whatever. But I'm just going to be doing this. Okay, so I'm just going to be using one of these just because I used 2 scoops of ice cream. So I'm just going to be using one of this. Just because we don't want it too creamy, and we might have to add more to it. Now it says it is time for the Thin Mint, and I am just going to open this up. They smell so good. Okay, so I have these opened, and it says use about 6 of them, but since I'm doing this recipe, I'm cutting it in half. I am only going to be using 4 of them. And it says to crush them, so I'm just going to break them in my hand. Just because it should all melt, or not melt, but it all should blend together when mixing it. It's never a bad idea to have some chunks of Thin Mints in there. And remember, if you guys don't like mints, you can do this with regular Oreo cookies, whatever. Make like a cookies and cream. It's all up to you. And then some people say an optional for the last ingredient is to add a teaspoon of sugar, and that's just to sweeten it up a little bit. But I'm not going to, just because I'm not a huge sweet person. Like, I love sweets, but I can't go overboard. So I'm just going to leave it like this, just because I have all the ice cream, and then I actually have the cookies in here as well. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like on the side. This is what it looks like up top. I'm just going to add this on now, and we're going to start blending it together. And make sure you have your lid or whatever you make it with on tight, and then now this is plugged in. It's going to make some noise, so flip it over, and let's get blended. So this is why I also said that you don't really need to crush them up that much, because the blender is going to be crushing it up, as you guys can tell a little bit. But I'm still going to mix it just a little bit longer. But I think that is good, just because I don't want it to be too slurpy or whatever. But this is what it looks like. I'm actually going to be taking this off so we can see what it actually looks like. So in my opinion, it does look a little disgusting. I basically melted all the ice cream, but I'm just going to try it. It's not bad. I'm just going to add another scoop of ice cream just because it's so runny. And then this time we're not going to mix it as long just because we don't want the ice cream to melt that much. I think that's probably good. Like I said, I didn't blend it that long. Oh yeah, much better. So now this is like a milkshake. So I just got a glass so we can pour it in. And let's see what it's going to look like. Then I'm just going to blend this chunk of ice cream in with the rest. But other than that, it's not a bad ice cream mix. Let's try it with the more ice cream because I never tried it. So it's not bad. It tastes actually really good. I'm just going to break a cookie on top of it. The only thing I noticed different about adding 2 more scoops of ice cream was it didn't make that much. So if you guys are wanting to do this recipe, I'm going to leave the link that I found the original recipe down below in the description box. But for a thin mint milkshake, I think this is pretty good. But like I was saying, I think adding the 2 extra scoops of ice cream kind of overpowered the thin mint taste. So I was tasting a little bit more vanilla bean instead of thin mint. But I think you would just have to add maybe 1 or 2 cookies. So I would say every 2 scoops of ice cream, do 3 to 4 cookies. So if you're going to have 2 scoops of ice cream, do 3 or 4. If you're going to have 6, or if you're going to have 4 scoops of ice cream, then do 6 to 8. So just so you can taste the thin mint. I do think this is really good. So like I said, if you guys want to make this recipe, I'm going to leave it down below. Other than that, I hope you guys really like this video. This milkshake's really good. If you do make it, let me know down in the comments below or tag me in your social media posts, letting me know that you made it. All my social media links are down below as well. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!